I'm not used to her smile 8 years down the line, and I know 19 years.
It can never be enough.
You can mix up with breakfast if you want. You can cook, and I'm continuing with the cleaning.
Because God is the one who has blessed us with this child. So He has the manual.
There are some people who, when they come to your place, they belittle you.
I had a plethora of expectations.
I realized that there is beauty in dark ladies.
When I get money, I only use it for three things. For fare, credit, and just a small bit just to keep my pocket busy.
This is Family Times. Hello, viewer. Welcome again. This is Family Times, a show that is both hot and sweet. I am your host, Dave Riaga. And with us is, of course, our guests. Thank you for coming to the show.
Pleasure.
Please introduce yourselves to our viewers.
Thank you for inviting us to your show. This is a family of Mr. and Mrs. Moses and
Mercy.
Oyer.
Moses and
Pleasure.
Mercy, welcome. Allow me to give this time to our co-host. Please introduce yourselves.
Please say my names.
Privilege to tell the viewer that this is my husband, Richard Ouma.
And this is my sweetheart, Tabitha Opio.
Thank you. Thank you for coming to the show. And I have to say this lovely smile keeps me going. Introduce yourself.
Hi, viewer. My name is Linda Riaga.
Yes, it is good to be here, viewer. That is what Linda meant. Good to be here. Today we are talking about how to love well. And when you talk about how to love well, Richard,
Yes.
what comes into your mind?
The word well. That's what comes into my mind. Yes.
Well.
Loving well. Loving well done.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
Now you know I can love well.
Yes.
How do I love you well?
By doing so many things that make me smile.
Like,
Being so nice to me even when I've done so many bad things.
number 2,
Taking trash out.
number 3.
You want me to say that on national TV?
No, please.
Okay.
Keep it for another time.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Loving well, Dave, actually is what she's saying. Loving to that extent when the receiver of that love feels happy.
Right.
Always happy. That's what loving well is. And there's more to that. I hope we shall get down to that as we talk.
Linda, what is the opposite of how to love well?
It's how not to love well.
Loving badly.
Yeah, loving badly.
So how do I love badly?
When you make your partner to cry. Yeah,
My partner in this case is...
it's like making
You.
me cry.
Dave,
Why?
Dave,
Yes.
Dave.
Let me
Hold on.
interrupt.
Yes, Moses.
There is no point of loving badly.
Oh, yes.
Loving badly is, as in, that word does not exist. It is not loving at all.
Yes.
No. Loving comes with appreciation. And if you make her cry, let me say, if I make her cry,
Right.
I don't love. I hate her.
Maybe I meant to say, because you know it is love that is fundamental in a marriage.
Right.
You're not forced.
Yeah.
I loved her, and that is why we decided to live together. But there are things that I probably do that she doesn't like. So that is why I say loving badly. In fact, you're right. It doesn't exist, but
Yeah.
it is what we call an oxymoron, using a bad word to describe a good word. And we will discuss that and find out what it means. When you talk about love, what comes into my mind first is God. Loving God's way. Tabi, loving God's way. What brings this God and love?
I think the first thing is knowing who this God is, because you cannot love something or somebody that you do not know. So once you have a relationship with God, you will be able to know what He God likes
Yes.
and what he does not like. It's like me and Richard. I have been with him long enough to know that, you know what, he doesn't like bad food. At least lately I've not made some bad food, right?
Oh, no, you are doing well.
He does not like, he
doing very
likes
well.
it. Huh?
You are doing very well.
I'm trying, right?
All men don't love.
Well, I wouldn't
bad
talk
food,
on behalf
but
of
some
all
don't
men.
understand anyway.
Yes, right. So when you have a relationship with God, you'll be able to know what he likes and what he does not like. So when you break God's heart, that's the opposite. You understand?
Tabi, must you be in a relationship is when you like understand, you know how to love?
Yes, because how will you give something that you do not have?
Another question. Huh?
Yes.
Does this mean that those who do not know God
Yes.
do not know how to love?
Well, Richard, help me because you're my
God
husband.
is love.
Well, it's not really that it must be that way.
Right.
Yeah, I think that when we talk about families,
Right.
for one, we must know and understand that marriage is of God.
True.
Marriage is
It's
holy.
Yes.
And God must have a way that he wants us to love each other.
Right.
So that our marriages can reflect who God is.
God
Yeah.
is.
Yes.
Now,
And-
yes, Linda.
Ideally, we are being put in marriages so that we reflect the grace of God. We are just to reflect to the whole world, to see God in us.
Yes.
That's the main purpose of us getting married.
I say this, Linda, all the times, that marriage is a reflection of God the Father and the Son.
Yes.
Because the creation of man came from a type. God begat his son.
Yeah.
So a woman came from a man. And because of that, the oneness that man and woman have,
Yes.
God and the Son has.
Right.
Yes, and that is the picture of what we need to reflect always in our marriage.
Yeah.
Even though it's difficult, but we can do it if we put our minds and our heart in God's word. Yeah.
Now, thank you so much. I actually wanted to ask now, how does God love? But thank you for bringing it up that way. Now, I want us to talk about expectations in love or in loving. Are we talking about love with expectations or love with no expectations before marriage? Moses and Mercy.
Let me say that in most cases, when we are in love before marriages, we get to love with expectations. Like, I love her because in near future I would want to marry her. Could be, let's say, in normal lifestyle, I love her because I want to gain from her, you know. But then it comes in a different way now after we got married, and now we've gone through the family life process, and you know what all this entails.
So we are talking about conditional love and unconditional love. So from your statement, it looks like when you are just about to get married, you are looking at conditions, yeah?
Exactly.
If you do this, I will do this. If you do this. But when now you get into marriage, now there is a difference. There is a shift in love.
It takes
and
a different gear.
And Linda, that is why I was talking about loving God's way.
Yeah, most of the time what we do, we love with conditions. Most of the time, like men, sometimes they marry so that they get someone to wash their clothes.
But I think
They
this
get
loving with
someone
condition
to
is
cook for
mostly
them, yes.
ladies.
Yeah.
I want to marry him because I expect him, like, after some times, I want him to buy me a car.
Oh, yes.
I want him to
That is,
Oh,
that
yes.
is the conditional love. Yes.
Yeah, yes, I think Mercy says it very well. When you get married with the conditions, you are actually putting yourself away from the marriage itself. Because you're expecting the other person to do those things which you may just love individually, just for your own pleasure, for your own liking. You know, you forget that once marriage comes in, it's a two-in-one thing. Yeah, it's a two-in-one thing. So this liking, this loving, this everything that we want to bring in here must reflect both of you.
Yeah.
And when you have that, then you definitely are going to love unconditionally. Yes.
Yeah, let me just give a practical example. I remember I graduated 1 year before Linda, and I used to tell Linda, you know, when you will be graduating next year, you will find I have everything. We'll have a house in the capital city.
Okay.
I'll have a car. In fact, I'll come for your graduation driving.
In my car.
So when she graduated, I think she can continue with the story.
Linda, how was it? Just let us know. Let us know.
There was no car.
There was no car, but there was Dave.
Did you
Yeah,
stop
there was
loving
Dave.
him?
Okay.
There
No,
was
I
no
didn't.
car?
I didn't stop loving him. Yeah.
So that means she submitted to your promises, which were not true after.
And
you
they've not
came to
also okay.
Not. The promises were true. I meant my words. I'm a man who doesn't mince his words.
But
He knows.
after the end of her graduation, there was no car.
No, you didn't go to
Would
the
I
graduation
go
with
and
a
rob a bank to get that money? Work was not. There was no job, and
Dave.
that is why I'm coming to that. You know, when you're now in marriage,
Yes.
the loving in marriage
Yes.
and the loving before marriage,
Yes.
there's somehow some difference. There is some reality into marriage. Now, what holds you together is now what now we call the conditional love and the unconditional love. Richard, we were talking backstage, and you were talking about a beautiful word about, was it unceasing love?
Yes.
Yes.
I spoke about unceasing love. Love that will not stop because somebody has done something different. Love that will not end because my wife has suddenly become lame. Love that will not end because food was not well cooked. Love that will not end because clothes were not well done. Sometimes they are not well done, Dave. For me, I must be honest.
I know.
But I love her all the same.
Sometimes
and
the
I'll
ironing,
continue.
there are 3 lines
Yes.
with the trouser, but
Yes. No, you disregard that. If somebody says anything to you, walking with 3 lines on your trouser, you disregard it and say, well, it will be done better next time.
or better still,
Yeah.
it's the new fashion.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here it is.
Like what Richard is bringing about is trying to disqualifies the conditional love.
Yes.
Like you give a promise for you to get back the love from someone you're pursuing.
Yeah.
Does it mean that we are not supposed to be in this conditional love?
Yeah, go on.
The love that you're talking about is the love with no expectation.
Yeah, the
In
ideal.
fact,
God's
someone,
ideal love.
yes, God's ideal. Someone said, no prid quo po, something given in return of something else.
Let's be realistic, Deva.
Yep.
We cannot just love like you fall in an ocean. You don't know where you're going to, neither you can't see your left, neither your right. So at times when you're going to seduce a lady, it's very hard to get her along you if you don't make some promises. And that's why your first statement was you made a promise to her. Then after the graduation, don't forget that you will buy a car.
We are coming to reality. We are coming to reality.
And so,
See, the unceasing love that you're talking about, you see, you realized changed from conditional love, unconditional love. Now we are getting even a new term, unceasing love. In fact, unceasing love, you can probably say a few years later. Bring everything on the table and look at it. Do an M&E. What do we have on the table? Richard, unceasing love.
Yes, unceasing love. It is loving regardless. Just loving regardless of the situations, regardless of what people do, regardless of what comes in. You see, as he said, when we are courting, love has got a different view of things. And normally, that love has got expectations. And these expectations are expected from both sides. You know, I'll marry a wife, a woman who will love me. The vow is to love me forever. And then she also has expectation. This will be my husband. He'll probably buy us a house. We shall have a very good family. We've got beautiful children and all that. You know, God has a plan for us. If we get married and leave it to God, God will give us direction. And those promises that probably are made, he said, you know, you need to come back. Sometimes, one minute, Dave, sometimes those are not really true. You are not seeing yourself getting a car, but because you want her closer to you, you said, I'm going to buy a car. Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter eventually. The car is not there. But Dave and Linda are still here. You know, regardless. The car's not come, 20 cars.
And another
We shall keep
issue
it that
is
way.
also, truly speaking, and this is a practical example, is you get your husband or when you're dating, you're this skinny, and then after a few years,
You
are
said you're
this
very,
big.
very skinny, like just how you used to be.
So what happens?
Yes.
This man did not get me when I was this big. Situations change, but there are other situations where right now people bleach think we also talked about that. Really, because I am seeing some...
As Linda would put it, how do you put
I'm
it?
seeing,
FBI.
because there's a lot of social media, whatever, people are being, you know. So you look at this lady and you want to be like this lady. You understand?
Oh, yes.
So I want to bleach, maybe to please him. Yet by the time I was meeting him, we were the same complexion.
I loved you the way you are.
Right.
And I still love you
But
the
that
way
is
you are.
one thing that men have to also remind us all the time. You know what, Tabitha? Yes, as much as you're skinny, and because God has blessed you with a baby or two, and you're big, I still love you the way you are. You understand? So not every marriage is unique. Every marriage is different.
She has just a minute. She has just reminded me of something.
Right.
When like we were a
Dating.
year, not dating.
In marriage.
Marriage.
A year in marriage. I was
Skinny.
No, we had 2.5 years.
Moses,
Just a minute, let me-
let's hold on. Let her finish.
Yeah,
Let her talk,
a
let
year
her
in
speak.
marriage, I was very like I was reducing day by day, but I loved one thing with him. He used to tell me that people were complaining like,
But me, I'm not complaining.
you're not growing fat, you're not growing fat,
Exactly.
but he
Is
was
he
like,
stabbing you?
but he was like, you are very fine, my dear.
Yes.
You will get there.
Hey.
Don't worry.
She was around 55 kgs. Huh?
Wow.
Not even 55, it was 45.
45. Now she's about 60.
60, I'm heading to 69.
Oh, so that is as you grow in weight, you also grow in love.
Exactly.
I love that. Now, I want us to talk about something about what the Bible says. If you love me, keep my commandments. And coming back to the statement that
I
you
never think
previously-
there's something we've not made clear about the conditional and unconditional.
Okay.
We haven't concluded. I don't know if you've got it, Richard. Are we advising our young people to do a conditional love or to just love like unceasing love, that no condition?
It's like you read my mind, because what I wanted to talk about is if you love me, keep my commandments. Is that conditional or unconditional?
If you love me,
If you love me, keep my commandments.
That's a good one, Dave.
Conditional.
That's a
There's
good
a
one.
condition.
Yes, there is.
That's
for
true.
you to love me, you have to keep my
Yeah, if
commandments.
you don't love me, then you can't
Then you
keep my
can't keep my
commandments.
commandments.
You have to love me first, then you keep
Well,
my commandments.
That's very true. I'm in agreement fully. But you see, this is the author of love himself
Yeah.
who's telling us that. It's not my own
But
setting.
love himself.
Yes. So because he's the author of love himself, he is love. And he
God is
knows
love.
better which way we need to go. You know. So if it is conditional by God, it is all right because we have to keep it there. We can't take it away from there. If we do that, we will be loving, with that word that doesn't exist, loving badly.
Loving
There's nothing like loving badly. Love is beautiful. Love is the only way to go. Yeah. But that love set by God himself.
Meaning that we now that we are loving God's way, then our love should also be conditional, or like God's way has a condition.
Conditioned by God himself.
Yeah.
Conditioned by God.
Conditioned by
by
God
God.
himself. Yes.
God is love.
Yes.
And by the way, if you read that text well, you will realize that it is like a test. Loving God and keeping his commandments, it's a test. If you love God, you will keep his commandments.
If you do not love him, you will not keep
You
his
will not
commandments.
keep his commandments. It's like a reminder of what we need to do. Linda, you wanted
Yeah,
to
I
say
know
something.
love is a process, and I know maybe at times, at first we approach it in the way of conditional love. Then as time goes by, with God's grace, we move to unconditional. When you're in marriage, at times you'll find something that maybe I didn't like in Dave, but now it's here with
You
me.
have to adhere by
So
it.
yeah, no matter what, I'll still love him.
And by
because
the
I
way,
chose-
I can prove that. Honestly, I can prove what she's saying, because you remember I promised a car
Yes.
and a house in the city.
Yes.
Guess what? We went to the village, and this lady stuck with me in the village. Oh man, there are so many things. When I think about that, I know that this lady is for real. Thank you. God bless you. Now, the unconditional love and the unceasing love. Unconditional love is you love without expecting anything
in return.
Yeah. Richard,
Yeah.
is it easy?
It is not easy. Probably one of the most difficult ones we may have. But I want to say that when we come to the place where we start, loving conditionally, then we are misstepping. We are coming out of the right way. If we remember, all of us, we are couples here. What is it that came into your mind, or into your heart? The place of love, darling, into my heart. Just to let everybody else go. I didn't love everyone. But suddenly I see you and, oh, my feet just go wobbly. You want to think about that. And that is what brings you to him or her closer. You start laying your traps. You start throwing them here and there. You want to see if this is going to, it's going to work. And suddenly she's on the hook. And you pull her towards you. And then now you want to create conditions. When you saw her, there was no condition.
Richard,
yes.
Hold that thought.
All right.
We'll be back.
Thank you.
We are taking a short break, and when we'll be back, these guys will have to tell me the reality. Hello viewer, welcome back. Just before the break, we were talking about how to love well. If you're just joining us, this is Family Times. Welcome. A show that talks about the realities of life. Today we are talking about how to love well, and I want us to talk about the emotional bank account, where we have deposits and withdrawals. Tabby,
Yes.
emotional deposits, and Leader will tell us about the emotional withdrawals. And then,
Yes.
after that, we talk about how to love well.
Okay. Emotional deposits just works the way you put your money in the account. It's just a practical example. If you put 5 shillings in the account, that means it's a plus for you, right? So the more you put, the more interest you get, and the more money you have. So when you are talking about emotional deposit, that means the more things you put in your marriage. I'm going to be talking about things like patience. And what is patience, truly speaking? It is waiting
When you don't have to wait.
when you do not have to wait. Think about different other ones. Forgiveness. Those are the deposits that when we have in our marriage, it is going to be super.
Richard,
Yes.
an example of an emotional deposit?
Many times, Dave, when I go back to my house, and my wife has been out with books. She's a literature evangelist, and I like her. Now, sometimes she takes too long coming back home, and the kitchen is in a mess. And I think when she comes back home, I'd like her to cook me the food that I like. My favorite, which is chapati, Dave. And because
that
chapati,
makes the two of us.
yes, chapatis will take a little time to prepare.
We are there.
I go to the kitchen, look for every little plate that is there,
Right.
that is not clean.
He does it.
Do it,
Yeah.
so that when she comes, she has the time to do that. And you know that moment, I'll be standing beside her, telling her, Mom, skuma hiyo kule. Push it a little there so that it gets a better shape.
Right.
I get better things after that.
true.
Yes, they come.
Sure you do.
Oh, yeah.
Mercy, an example of an emotional deposit, something good that he does or you do to this gentleman.
Like, in some cases, he might wrong me. I feel like he was the one on the wrong side.
Yeah.
Like, I'm expecting him to apologize. But then, at times, he gets tough-headed. He feels like it is you who is, it is you who wronged me and it is you who should apologize. Then I feel like, let me just apologize because I love him. Then I feel, let me just apologize so that we continue as a family.
You want peace.
Yeah.
Linda, I hope you got
She
that.
is roasting me.
No, I'm not roasting him. Then
I'll give you time.
Yeah.
And what I love for her, like the patience she has with me. I'm one person that I take a million time, my time, I relax to do an apology to her. I don't just render my apology.
An apology is
It's held back.
fills
with
your
me.
mouth.
Yes.
So coming out is
If you've done something wrong to her and I'm not ready to apologize, she
I
will
will
sit
do it.
down
What?
and entire day. Then when I come
No,
back in the evening from work, I get an
want to-
apology.
I just want to ask a question, please. What is this that is so difficult for you to apologize?
It's not really.
Thank you for asking that. At least
Does it take away your...
I'll get to know about it today so that next time I don't request for an apology.
Not really. There is something that is holding my apology, right? But I think it's just nature. How you
Ama
are
he
brought up,
feels,
and
maybe
where
he
you
feels
were
sweet
brought up.
when I apologize each and every time. Maybe.
This is getting
she's one person that does not like to talk so much.
Oh, yes.
And so I'm also a silent guy. Now, when I want to provoke her to talk, by holding my apology, she will come and talk.
Moses.
Okay.
That's bad.
Moses, talking of someone who is of few words, I know someone. I know someone.
Right.
I know
And who
him.
is this person?
But you are never hesitant to apologize.
I think
You
Dave,
don't...
we should also, because there are very many viewers who have the same issue that Mercy and
Exactly.
Moses have. So what is it that we can do about this? Because truly speaking, somebody is ready to apologize and somebody is not ready to apologize. You know, if there are different situations.
And in that case,
Yes.
that person who is not ready to apologize is the same person who did that wrong.
No,
did
just
the wrong?
before we go there, you know, we're talking about emotional deposits,
Yes.
and we're also talking about emotional withdrawals.
Right.
So I want our listener, or our viewer out there, to understand what it means to have an emotional deposit, and then we talk about emotional withdrawal.
Right.
Then we can come to a conclusion. And by the way, I want you guys to help us out here to understand emotional deposit. Linda, emotional withdrawal.
Emotional withdrawal. One is what they are talking about, not being ready to say sorry. You're always on the right. I'm the one who is on the right and you are on the wrong. Now there is where people start like, I want you to apologize first.
Right.
And you're like, I'm waiting for you. So the more time we create, it takes our
Really?
energy.
Is
and
that an apology that you demand?
no, you don't demand apology. Apology should come from your heart. Actually, if you've hurt me, why should you wait for me to get so much hurt instead of you just coming and saying, sorry is a simple word, which you need also to
What if
be
I
ready
don't know?
to say.
What if I don't know that I've hurt you?
You definitely have to move, because my reaction, you'll see me, maybe I'm now silent, I'm not talking. You
Then
should read my mind.
I
You
have
should know that I'm not.
I have learned
Yes.
to know that something is being expected of me.
Yeah.
When my wife talks so much. Yeah, sometimes I have to just hold on and wait and hear this word, good or bad, I'll still take it.
Yes.
I have learned to know now that when she's silent and looking me direct on the eyes,
Yes.
she's expecting me to say,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yes, I've learned that game. And you see, my I'm sorry is a positive deposit.
Right.
Yeah.
Because eventually, that matter will go away and she'll begin to smile again.
And by the way, when you say you're sorry,
Yes.
they know how to gauge
Yes.
whether you're sincerely sorry
Yes.
or you're not sorry.
Oh, yeah.
So when it comes from the heart,
Yeah.
it's a deposit because it comes from the heart, and that tension just dies
It
down.
does.
Kills it.
Another deposit that I want to talk about very, very fast is this, when he buys me something, even if it is bad, at least you try and appreciate. Sema, you can try and say, hey, sweetheart, thank you so much for this. But later, if you feel, I don't like it, after appreciating, you go and say, next time,
You buy size 40.
Linda,
Like
got
this
that.
one, yeah. There was when I was expecting my second one. He brought me some big clothes, and I was like, what is this? I expected him to
Yeah,
bring me
you know.
nice clothes. I was so furious, and he knew
So in
it,
that
so
case,
it.
you are like withdrawing.
I went
Yeah.
and bought
Yeah.
her nice clothes, and she treated them like trash. She was furious, and I was out the whole day looking for nice clothes.
Dave, I have stopped to go look for those good things. If I want her, if I feel like she deserves something, I feel like buying her a dress or something, I hold her hand. we walk together.
Let's go.
Because it hurts me when I bring her and she says, this is not good enough.
Yeah.
But it makes me happy when she goes and chooses by herself. I've
But
only
I
learned.
think by
I've only
this time,
learned, yes.
for the period you people have stayed together, you
Yes.
should know what she likes.
Okay.
Like
Mercy.
with my
Hold.
husband.
Hold on. Mercy, likes and dislikes change. Today I like yellow, tomorrow I like indigo.
True.
So
For the
it
ladies.
doesn't break a bone.
But
If
you
you
know,
ask,
it comes as a reality for after understanding your mate and her test. The 2.5 years. Let me not talk about the courting years.
Yes.
The 2.5
Yeah.
years I've known her.
Yeah.
I know what she likes and what she doesn't like. So when I come to the house and I bring something, of course I must bring something of her class.
Okay.
her like.
Of her liking.
Of her liking.
no,
Yes.
No, it takes a real man to know whom you have in the house.
Exactly.
Whom you share with the same bed, the size,
It
and
takes,
everything.
it takes a real man. And a real man takes it from God.
Yep.
Yes. That is who a real man is.
Amen.
But when you take it from the world, you will find this to be very difficult for you to accept.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, I want us to talk about emotional currency. And some marriage experts said that for every withdrawal you make, that means something bad you do, you need to do 5 deposits to come to a 0.
Yeah.
And you need 10 more to make it positive.
Yes.
And you need 20 for you to get to the road to getting rich. So every little bad thing that we do to our spouses,
Yes.
we need to do 5 more to make it to a 0. I want us to read this text, even as we are almost coming to a close. 1 Thessalonians 5:11. It talks about something. Meanwhile, you've got it?
Sure.
1 Thessalonians 5:11.
Yes. Wherefore comfort yourselves together and edify one another, even as also you do.
Thank you. This is where hope comes from. We give hope to families, even to ourselves. When we read 1 Thessalonians 5:11, we get hope, we comfort one another. Starting from Richard, your final comments, words of encouragement
Yes.
to that family out there.
Yeah, families need to come to that place where they edify each other. Because when we bring ourselves down or we put our spouses down, we lose it. And it's very difficult for one to consolidate their love and to have their marriage committed to that place of death where we say, until death do us part. I believe that our viewers will put that in mind. I wish we had more time. Yeah.
Tabi?
Mine is simple. I know many families are going through so many challenges, but one thing I have learned, and we have learned, is to be proactive. That seems to be a very hard word, but I learned that when Richard tells me something that I do not like, I have to pause. And when I'm pausing, I just don't pause and look at him. I pause and pray and tell God, you know what? What do I tell
Teach
this
this
man?
man.
Teach me how to talk to him.
Teach
And
this
you know
man.
what? There's an incident that happened the other time. He told me something that I didn't like. You know what I did? I told him, you know what, I'm pausing. What did we do? We laughed about it. And you know, when you laugh about it, tensions go down. Yes, so there are so many other things that make the family break that can just be sorted out. So be proactive and make God your best friend.
Moses,
Yes.
your final comments?
My final comment to our viewer is when you want to improve your relationship or make your love better, there are some things that you need to adhere to. Like, you need to understand your mate, whoever you have in the house. Then there are some things that you need to do to her. Like, I have to appreciate her.
Right.
I love chako and kuku. Now, when I come on Fridays from work and I get that as a meal, next Friday I'm ignited to bring something home that will appreciate that kuku and chako on Friday. The next thing I will do, she says that I don't apologize easily, but I take her out as many times as possible.
Sign of apology.
A sign of apology. The other time we were
Say
at,
the word, brother. Say the word. Say the word.
the other time we were at Rusinga Highland Beach. That is the last time I think I did something wrong, and we had to deposit to make this one clear. Now it cleared, and what I got as a result of doing that
Don't
is
say.
a smile and a happy family.
And he has forgotten to say more chapatis.
Mercy, your final comment.
Yeah, to my viewers out there, we are talking about how to love well. It's very, very easy if you plan about it with your spouse. Like my husband has said, you have to appreciate, you must appreciate your spouse, and you must explore together. Like he has said, just the other weekend, last weekend, you go to places like, you explore, you have fun together as a family. It's very fun, and it's very, very possible. Loving well is very, very possible. Very possible.
Going to places.
It doesn't have to be expensive though.
I actually wanted to say you can even go to the garden together.
You can. Just
Linda,
hold hands and walk together.
Linda,
How
final
to love
comments.
well to our viewers out there. If we get our example from God, who is the author of love, I think we'll be on a nice trail, going to make our families well. And don't despair despite the fact that there are ups and downs in life. God is still our refuge. Still I say, Philippians chapter 4 verse 13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
Yes, indeed. Our viewer, you can do all things through Christ who gives you strength. It can't get any better. This is family times. This is where we talk about real issues. If you have a comment, if you have anything else that you want to feedback, please let us know through our Facebook page, Hope Channel Kenya. Tell us something. This is family life, family matters, where we talk about issues relating to life. Thank you so much, Moses and Mercy, for coming to the show. Thank you so much, Tabby. And remember, as I've said, if there is anything, any feedback, please let us know. The next show that we're going to have is even more exciting. If this was exciting, the next one is more exciting. We're going to talk about love and submission. Please, 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 our viewers, don't despair. As Linda said, you can do all things through Christ who gives you strength. I want to leave you with one final verse, Colossians chapter 3, verse 13, that talks about forgiving one another, forbearing one another's burden. That is the point where you start from, and that is how the springs of living waters begin. Again, welcome to the show. Come back next time and see you soon. God bless you.